Hey you all, I forgot to tell you something before I got off of that video for the DT project. Something very important. It's very important because if you use this code, you will get 10% off of your orders. If you order anything from Antonio's Digitals, everything's going to be linked in the description box to his shop, his website, his everything that he's connected to. I'll be linking it in the description box. And the code is Judy, all capital letters, 10. I'll put that in the description box too. But I forgot to verbally mention it in the video. So it's tagged on to the video. I'm sorry, you all. I'm new to this. I'll get used to it. Thank you all. Bye. Hello, everyone. This is Judy coming to you from my scrapbook loft. And welcome. Welcome, you all. What I'm doing today is, if you all watched my video, where I where I showed the digitals from Antonio Makes, I'm on a design team, and I'm working on a project for the design team projects. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a stationery box. And I got inspired to make a stationery box because of Antonio's postcard pieces and his envelopes. The envelopes, they just made me think that I needed to make a stationery box. The envelopes are here somewhere. There's one. There's some. I think those are envelopes. Or policy envelopes, maybe. But anyway, there's 2 or 3 envelopes in this digital kit. I'll link the links to the digital kits in the description box below, and the link to everybody who's on the design team and for Antonio. So, the stationery box that I'm making is a tutorial that I had learned from Shelley Geigel so many years ago. I don't even remember when. If I can find her video, I will link it in the description box below. And you all, I have, over the years, I have kept a book of tutorials that I've written down and got prototypes of and things of that nature over all the years. I started in 2019? No. I started 19 years ago, whatever that was. And that's when I started watching YouTube videos and things of that nature. 19 years ago. I was 50 years old when my daughter bought me a scrapbook kit for my birthday. And that just got me hooked, line, and sinker. Hook, line, and sinker. I got hooked. And that's what got me started. And then I watched YouTube videos to learn new crafts and things, and that's, it's probably back, I don't know, I didn't write the dates down on the pages in my book, but this is my book. Let me show you my book. This is my book over the years of tutorials and things that I had found. I'd go to the doctor's office, I'd find something in a book, and I would tear it out. Yeah, I did. And I'll show you, if I can, let me show you this book better than that. Here is, I've got tutorials, I've got quotes. These are the tutorials here. Right here are the tutorials. Right here. And then I've got some others in another book of my favorite tutorials. They're in another book. And then sketches. I would copy sketches. I copy tools and techniques. I've got something for that. Titles, to learn how to title a scrapbook page. Catch Away, Front Porch Living. These are titles that I thought of for books that I was making. Quotes. Yeah, I kept quotes and things of that nature. This is my favorite one. Take time. Take time to think. It is the source of power. Take time to play. It is the secret of perpetual youth. Take time to read. It is the foundation of wisdom. Take time to pray. It is the greatest power on earth. Take time to love and be loved. It is a God-given privilege. Take time to be friendly. It is the road to happiness. Take time to laugh. It is the music of the soul. Take time to give. It is too short a day to be selfish. That's my favorite one of all. And then this page, I took our names and I took the letters and did a word for each one. Yeah. Did each one of my babies and myself and Charles. And then, like I said, I tore things out of magazines. And don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds you plant. A man travels the world over in search of what he needs and returns home to find it. Yeah, these are just, this is my book over the years. So anyway, I'm digressing here. I have my written tutorial from Shelley Daigel's stationery book. I've got it laying over here beside me. And the first thing we're going to do is the base takes a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. And as you all know, I usually do everything with chipboard. Well, I can't score chipboard. And this needs to be scored. And I know I could make this with chipboard, but I wanted to do it a little bit quicker this time and not go through all the steps of using a chipboard. This, if you want to make this yourself, this is what I need to do to show you how to do it, okay? So it's a 12 by 12, and I need more light. Hold on. And I think I'll make this part 1, because this is going to take me some time to do. I'll have it made in no time, but to do the tutorial, it's going to take a little time. So 12 by 12, And we're going to score at 1, I've already done that, and 3, and 9, and 11. And then we're going to turn it to the unscored side, and we're going to score at 5 and 7. Then we're going to turn it back, and we're going to score at 2. Going to score at 2 down to this 5 score line where it's 5, and then we're going to score at 10 and score down to the 5. Okay, so that's what we've done. I went a little further with mine because I like a little more sturdiness, but to follow Shelley Geigel's tutorial, that's where you take it to. And then on this 2 and 10 mark, we're going to cut down to the 5 mark. I'm going to cut to the 5 mark, and then we're going to cut that square out. We're going to take the 5 and the 7 score line, and we're going to take that out, okay? Do the same thing on this side over here. And I usually put this in my scoreboard because my scoreboard has, not my scoreboard, my trimmer has marks on the side where I can see where the 5 and stuff are, but just in case you don't, and I can't cut straight, so that's why I usually use my scoreboard. Shoot, trimmer. That's why I use my trimmer. And you're going to have something. It should look like this. Without this thing hanging on there, of course. It should look like this. This is how it's going to go together. It's like this. Like that right there is how it's going to go together. Now we're going to do the lid. I'm using 110-pound cardstock for the lid. I had to use 65-pound cardstock because I didn't have any 12 by 12 110. And the lid is 6 3/8 by 10 3/8. So let me cut that. And it is scored at 2 1/8 inch on all 4 sides. 2 1/8 for all 4 sides. Now we're going to crease burnish these score lines. And then we're going to cut one side of these squares. Right in that score line as best you can. Okay, and I'm going to angle that. On each side. I got this new Tim Holtz glass mat. Makes it hard to work with black. I'll probably have to take it off and work on my old heat resistant mat, glue resistant mat. I like this glass mat, but it's very hard to work with black. Okay. Now we're going to put that together. Like I said, I usually put mine in the trimmer, but for you all, I'm just going to do it this way. These are really easy to make, you all. Now, Shelley cuts the top of her hinge off. I don't, because that helps me get my lid where it needs to be straight. If I take that off, I always get it crooked, because I've cut these crooked most of the time if I cut them by hand. And when I cut those crooked, you get your lid crooked. Then your box, your lid don't fit. So, yeah. But if I, be back. Sorry about that, you all. I am back. Had a little phone call from my baby in Florida. And I got my lid put together. And this is going to come up like this. And the lid is going to go on like this. The lid is what holds it closed. Like so. Now we're going to decorate it now before we put our pockets in. And what I want to do for my back of my box is I'm going to use this end of this paper here. And this is 6 by 5, so I want this 5 7/8 by 4 7/8. So the first thing I'm going to do is the 4 7/8. And you all took time to reinforce my backs on my box because, well, shoot, I forgot about that line. Oh, well, we'll take care of that. It'll be all right. It'll be all right because there's going to be pockets in that anyway. I reinforced it with 110-pound cardstock in the front and the back. But I did it on the inside because if I had done it on the outside, my lid would not have fit. And because I wasn't using heavy cardstock, I was using, this is 28 pound copy paper. That's why I did that. Now I want 5 7/8. Let's see how much I get with 5 7/8. How much of this do I get with 5 7/8? Nope. All right. Seven and a quarter. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 3 and 3, which is 6. 3 and 3, which is 6. I'm going to do the center. And this is 3 3/4, 3 5/8. There we go. It'll be right there. So we're going to do 3 and 3. That's where we're going to cut it at right now. With a little teeny tiny dab past that. So we're going to take 3/4 off each side. That's what we're going to do. Yep, 3/4 off each side. And that gives us our yeah, there we go. I'll work with it upside down here so I can see what I'm doing. Give me a little bit of an edge on each side. Don't want to go over the score marks. And like I said, where I made that mistake and forgot to cut off this white edge, this white border, but there's going to be pockets down here, so that'll be all right. So let's put this on and let's use tape. I can maneuver tape easier. And we're going to use scissors. the bottom part off because the top is the one I want to line up the best. I just want a hair dab showing on the edge. There you go. Oh shoot, well, I was going to ink around the edge. Oh well, we'll just follow through without doing it now. And there's that one. Doesn't that make a pretty background for that? Oh yes. And then I want to use this one here. Yeah. It's going to be the same way. 4 7/8. I want to do it this way. Four and 7/8. And then 3/4 of an inch off of this one. Should work. Wait a minute. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I need to take a little more off. Let's take it off this side just a little teeny tiny bit. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, I am back again. I've already got my pattern pieces. You know what? I don't want that there. No, I don't want that there. Okay. I do want this one here. And I've got that one cut too long. Four and 7/8. we go. Gonna glue these little pieces. Yeah, I got that a little high. You all, I tell you, my eyes and my hands, they don't work like they used to. Nope, they sure don't. They don't work like they used to. Yep, my eyes and my hands. Love of Pete. I've got 2 cut for that one. I'm not, but those go on after the pockets go on. What do I want to put? I'm using Autumn Fields, I believe. And then I've got hold just a minute. Yeah, Autumn in the Field, and then the Autumn background papers. I think I'm going to use, let's see, what have I got? Ooh, I like that one. Oh, I could use that one. Of course, it's bigger though, you see. I think that will work. Yeah. I think that will work. And I need that 1 7/8 by 4 5/8. I mean 4 7/8. Maggie. One 7/8. 5/8. You all, I'm sorry. That's 5 7/8. Ah! Good thing I print these myself, huh? 1 7/8. 5 7/8. Of course, I can use those again somewhere else. I will. Here we go. Here we go. Gotta go. Okay, y'all. We're gonna try this again. Yeah. I'm going to put this on, and then I'm going to close this video out and do a part 2, because this is just going to be too long and I keep getting interrupted. It's Friday, and although I have been here many Fridays with no interruptions at all, but you get busy doing something and you know how it is. You know how it is when you get busy. But that's all right. We have a on and off button, don't we? Okay, so there's the inside of it. And I may put the pattern paper on the outside of it off camera. I'm not sure. So, if y'all would rather see me put the pattern paper on there, just leave a comment and I will do that. If not, if you don't, if it's okay with you, if it's not done on video, I'll do it off camera and come back with putting in the pockets. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'm going to link everybody who's on the design team for Antonio in the description box below. Please go over, show them some crafty love, and show Antonio some crafty love. I know most of you, I'm sure the biggest part of you, are already subbed to him, and that you get to see his wonderful creations. And he does Freebie Fridays of digitals. He'll give away a digital on Fridays. Yes, he does. Again, I want to thank you all for watching. Hugs to you from me, and God bless. And y'all come back now. You hear?